Good evening and welcome back to GeoGuessr. I am Modi Aparanis and I'm joined today with Fixer.
Hello.
Elzarath.
Hello.
And the Pastafarian.
Greetings!
I just want to point out that our initials, they're FAP, so I don't know if that was intended for you to go that route, but okay.
The last round it
Yeah,
was
of course it
Integral
is, yeah.
Stay, now it's FAP. You sure are a horny kid.
Today is Challenge of Strangelanders. What is that, Marty?
Yeah,
Modi?
Challenge
Modi?
the Strangelanders. Stump the Strangelanders Day is where you submit
Strangle the
a challenge.
Strangelanders.
Strangle the Strangelander is where you submit a challenge to us made in GeoGuessr with your own chosen locations, and we play it and see if we can guess where they are, and we'll post the scores and that kind of thing. So if you want to do that, you just go down to the description below and go to GeoGuessr and play around with it and find some good spots to go with and see if you can stump us.
Make sure it's on GeoGuessr.
Yeah, GeoSettr.
Please use GeoGuessr. We had a couple of submissions for just using the normal challenge feature on GeoGuessr. That's not quite what we're looking for. So, for instance, honorable mention to Jumper Jack, who submitted us a challenge using the new interface, but we're looking for like actual chosen selected locations using the GeoGuessr because it's a little bit kind of different than playing just a regular challenge.
It messes
Anyways,
with the meta.
Yeah, all about playing the player, not the game here now. So anyways, this was submitted by Betalon, and we're playing through it. We'll see how we do. Everybody ready?
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 Yes, sir.
Oh, I should mention we're also submitting ourselves to a 2-minute time challenge here still. We're going to time it for ourselves because you can't do time challenges in the GeoGuessr, but we are going to limit ourselves to 2 minutes so that we can keep this whole thing going, and it's a little bit more fast-paced that way.
Right.
All
If
right.
you post your score, please limit yourself to a 2-minute timer as well.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
within reason. Yeah, do that. Anyways, let's get going here in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, how's it going? This again was submitted by Betalon. He's I think he's from Brazil, or at least he knows a lot about Brazil. He always comments on our Brazil stuff. Where is this place? What does that say? Mountain Designs. So this is got to be a touristy spot. Where the hell am I? So yeah, go to geosetter.com, GeoSettr.com. We want to get more of those that we can play on Friday. This is crazy. I have no clue where this is. I don't think it's America. I'm gonna go with Europe, like Italy. Let's go with an island. Let's go there. Oh, this dead ends. Oh no. Oh, this stinks. I have no idea what this place is. Wow, look at that. Definitely not America. But where it actually is, I don't know. Got 40 seconds left. These local peeps? This looks like it could be Africa. Oh man, let's go to Cape Town. I don't know. We're all gonna get screwed, so it doesn't really matter. There it is, time's up. Time's up, make a guess.
Well, blast.
I went with Brazil.
Oh
Yep,
man.
I did as well.
596 points for me.
Do me last. I want to hear what Fixer guessed.
All right, Pasta, how'd you do?
I guessed Brazil as well, Sao Paulo to be exact, and got 557 points.
Yep. And Fixer.
Well, my original guess was in Italy. I couldn't really find anything to go off of, man. There's no language anywhere. I don't know. I just kind of got lost, I guess. And then I went by some people who looked like they lived there, and they were all black. So I went with South Africa and got 1752.
Ah, okay.
Well played.
I
How's
never
that?
would have thought Madagascar
I saw
at
what
all.
looked like like knockoff of the Hollywood sign, and for some reason my brain went straight to Bollywood. So I guess southern India.
Oh,
And I actually got 1483.
Well, that's not bad.
So it's
Oh,
not
not
too
bad.
far. So
That's
not
bad
too
at all.
far off of
All right,
6.
me and Pasta are racing for the bottom here, I think.
Yep.
Going
Going
yeah.
for the golf score.
Yeah. All right, round 2. Let's go in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Well, that was interesting. I never would have thought Madagascar. All right, so we got to keep in mind that this is custom made, so it's probably going to have interesting locations, something off the beaten path. Zona Azul. I think that means blue zone. Isn't Azul a blue zone? Oh man, my Borgia. All right, this is Spanish or Portuguese. I'm going South Africa, Brazil for now. They celebrate Christmas. Black Bull. Colombo, Sony. About 1 minute left, guys. I don't think this is Brazil, however, because Brazil is going to have those green phone booth things. Oh man, I don't know. This is stressful, damn it. This is stressful. I don't know what to do. There's too much. Yep, it's Brazil, CAO. This has got to be a decent sized city. I'll go with Sao Paulo. 30 seconds left, guys. But yeah, this is Portuguese. So unless this is actually Portugal, you know what? It could be Portugal. So, you know, I could see him totally tricking us into making us guess Brazil when it's actually Portugal. All right, time's up. Time's up. Make a guess.
Oh well,
All right.
it's all right.
Well, I
Yeah.
can't recognize Spanish apparently.
It's Portuguese.
It's Portuguese.
It's Portuguese.
So we went with Brazil then, apparently, if we recognize Portuguese.
Nope. Yep.
I got 2181 as my score here. I went with by Rio, pretty much. And yeah, not too far off. So I'm happy with that one. Happier than the last time, anyways. Fixer, how'd you do?
I did pretty well. There was so much there, and I was beginning to panic because there's so much to look at.
There is.
And I wasn't finding anything that would help me. Eventually, I saw some Portuguese, so I picked Sao Paulo and got 2264. However, I was so tempted to pick Portugal because I couldn't find anything green. You know, you usually see the Brazilian phone booths that are all green and the buses that are green. I mean, there was none of that, and I was so close to picking Portugal.
Well, my clue was the obvious that it's Christmas in December, so it's very, very warm wherever we are.
Oh,
and I
right.
thought that Portugal would probably be a little bit. I mean, even though Portugal's a little bit closer to the equator, I'm guessing it would still look a little more wintry maybe in December.
That's
Didn't even register
good
that it was
call.
Christmas.
Yeah.
What? There was Christmas things
It's a little probably
everywhere.
Yeah, those were Christmas
Didn't
things.
even register.
Yep.
So, Pasta, how'd you do?
Well, I went with Portugal to begin with, but then
Uh-huh.
I found a sign, a very small sign saying Brazil. So I went with Brazil somewhere north of Salvador and got 1839 points.
Okay. And I'll save the best for last. Elzrath, how'd you do?
Oh yeah, the best for last. I was hovering between Spain and Italy, and I got 461 points.
Excellent. We're even in the field now. I just got to bring Fixer down next round, and we'll be back to even, Pasta. Don't worry about that.
Yay!
Just need to stump
okay.
Fixer.
Yep, stump
Yep.
Fixer now. We'll be set. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
So,
Oh,
we
boy.
got to Brazil after all.
We hear you,
I can
Pasta.
hear you.
Oh,
All right, so we're in a park. We got tropical plants. Let's go around this thing here. See if we can get any. No, there's no signs on that. Oh, come on, trees, get out of the way. This is a maze. We're stuck in a park. Oh, wow. Ambank. Kawangan. Oh, man, I don't know. Let's go with Europe first. Ancombe Mall. Or Ancorp Mall? I can't read that. I tell you what, these are more stressful. These are definitely more stressful than regular GeoGuessr games. Step up. I need some language, people. I need some something to go on here. Oh, this is awful. Just awful. I'm going back down to Florida. I don't know. Bahamas? Hell if I know. 30 seconds left, guys. Oh. Oh. Oh no. I can't see it. No! This is... Oh man. This is not Florida. I don't know. I don't know what to pick. We're so screwed. Time's up. Time is up.
All right.
That was awful. That felt like a maze.
Well.
I got out of it. I was making my point. I have to get out of here. If I want to know anything, I have to get out of the park. So I just kept clicking until I got out. It didn't help me a whole lot. I went with Myanmar, and got 1916 as my score.
Oh, not too bad.
Save me for last.
Not too bad. Fixer, how'd you do?
I did awful. I couldn't get anything other than there was a lot of tropical vegetation. I was at the edge and there were street signs, but I couldn't make out anything on the street signs. I guessed the Bahamas and got 39.
Well, there's Fixer down.
Yay! It's come back around.
Yay!
Pasta,
We're
how'd
all
you do?
leveled out.
Pasta?
Well, I went through the park and I found a blue sign after all, and couldn't make anything of the language, and I went with Bangladesh and got 1855 points.
Solid. Pretty solid. Yeah, I was trying to find a spot that would have, because I found Asian lettering. Once I got out of the park, I found a lot more of the Asian kind of writing. I was like trying to figure out where they would have regular lettering, like the Roman lettering, and also Asian lettering.
Yeah, there was English in that part.
Yeah. So that's why I went with Burma or Myanmar. Ellsworth?
I got this one a little bit because of the words that were used. I didn't recognize the language, but kind of like towards the end, it was sort of clicking that I had seen language kind of like this before whenever I was like a moderator, and we had a lot of Malaysian, like people from Singapore who were on our forums. So I guess Malaysia, just like northeast of Kuala Lumpur, and got 3,006 points.
Very
Wow.
nice. Very, very nice.
Because I
Excellent.
got out of there and I was looking at the road signs.
Yeah, exactly. You have to get out of the park. You have to get out of the park. All right. Sounds like we're evening out here for the most part. Maybe Al's a little bit ahead, I think, right
More
now.
or less.
Yeah.
More or less.
It's
Let's
close.
see how it goes here. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, I'm screwed. There's no way I'm going to win now. Okay, where are we? Let's take a look around town. Alright, so we're driving on the right side of the road. Anglemark. Alright. Oh man, I don't know what that is. This is not Norway, Sweden, or Finland. Holy cow. I have no idea. It's probably up there. It's probably something like Latvia. I'm gonna go with. Oop, I didn't make the guess. Rinksveg. Or you know what? This could be Iceland. I bet it's Iceland. Alright, come on. I need a... It won't let me go? There we go. The far north. It's got to be. ITTU.net. Iceland TTU, maybe? Oh, wow. I don't know what language that is. But I'm feeling Iceland a lot more than I am Latvia and Estonia. Okay, I'm getting into a part of town where there's probably not too many signs, but there's only 10 seconds left. Yeah, I think Iceland. Alright, time's up. Time's up!
All right.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Do me last,
wow. That's a smart one. All right.
Jesus.
Very nice. Okay. I went with Estonia. Just didn't have much to go off of. I knew it wasn't Norway or any Scandinavian country because it was kind of ruling out places, and that was not one that crossed my mind of being Greenland. So I got 1,668 points. Elsrath, how'd you do?
I almost guessed Estonia. I ended up guessing down in Poland just because it's like I don't think Estonia is actually on the GeoGuessr. Positive.
Oh,
though.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
So I guess down in Poland, just like this looked European language. But yeah, I got 1642.
Nice. Fixer?
I did the same thing. I eliminated Norway, Sweden, and Finland. And my first guess was Latvia, but as I drove around town, it looked more like Iceland. So I guessed Iceland to get 2032.
Ooh,
Very nice.
nice.
Very, very nice. And Pasta.
Well, I knew it was a Scandinavian country because I saw the Nordic Bank or Bank Nordic. I don't know what it was called.
Yeah, I saw that
And
too.
the flags there were the Icelandic flag and I think the flag of the Faroe Islands. And so my first pick was the Faroe Islands. But then, as I proceeded, I saw an advertisement saying something about Grönlandske, so Greenlandic people. So I went over to Greenland, and I knew that Nuuk was the biggest city in Greenland, so I picked that. 757 meters away,
Wow.
6,415 points.
Well done.
Oh,
Very
Pasta's
nice score.
definitely closed the gap and blown it out of the water now.
Seems like
Yeah.
it.
Pasta is in the lead. All right, last round here, guys. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow, that was crazy. This is an interesting round for sure. All right. So what do we have here? Bamboo shoots. I am feeling Chinese here. Curtain center, curtain center. UCB, United We Achieve. So there's a lot of English here. Dutch Bangla Bank Limited. Alright, so let's start with Amsterdam, but this is misleading because unless there's like a Chinatown in Amsterdam, maybe that's what it is. Emporio Travels, National Bank, Gulshan branch. Gulshan. I've never heard. I mean, that could be the name of the city. Most likely, I would say, right? This doesn't look like. This is not what I pictured Amsterdam to be like, but you know, what the hell do I know? Oh man, I don't know. 30 seconds. Mitsubishi. This right here. This is feeling like Thailand. Cityscape. Oh man, I'm going with Thailand. It could be like an Asian area in another country, but I'm going with Thailand. Time's up.
I knew it. I knew it'd
blast.
be in Asia, Bangladesh, of course.
I was close.
Well, I saw the Arabic writing and I was like, oh, this kind of might be Turkey or something like that. And like I went with like the southern Turkey and I found a town, a city called Batman. So I went
Oh,
because why wouldn't I do that?
Always
So
guessing
I went
Batman.
Batman Turkey and got 1,483 points.
Man, someone needs
nice.
to paint Batman Turkey.
Fixer, how'd you do?
Man, that was a tough one too. There was so much info. There
So
was
much.
multiple language. There was the Dutch bank. Man, I was like, all right, maybe this is Amsterdam in like Chinatown or something. You know, that was my first
Whoa.
guess. Because of the Dutch bank, and that's what I don't know. That's what I thought. But at the last second, I was like, all right, this can't be Amsterdam. I guess Thailand. It got 2044.
Nice. Elzrath?
I saw the language and I was like, that language isn't really going to be present in too many places outside of like its home country because it's generally the Latin-based languages are the ones that are spread around the most, whereas the more Asian languages will show up from time to time, but you'd see a dominance if it was in an English-speaking or French or Spanish country where there'd be a dominance of the local language. So
I don't know, man. By me, I live by a huge Vietnamese population. And you go to that part of town, everything's in Vietnamese.
I guess I was wrong then. But but I started looking, I saw the language and I was like, there's a lot of horizontal lines on the top of that language. So I started looking around for city names with the horizontal lines across the top of that kind of scripted language. And I went with Nepal, which is just right by Bangladesh, and I got 2326.
Very nice. And Pasta?
I first thought this was a Hindi writing, so the Indian writing. Then I saw the Arabic writing under there where the ATM was. So I thought maybe this would be Pakistan or even Bangladesh, although the writing looked too Hindi for me, and the Bangladeshi writing is a bit different, I thought. Then I came to a yellow sign saying where a building company is active in which countries. Neither Bangladesh nor India nor Pakistan were on there, but Malaysia was. So I guessed Malaysia and got 1,853 points.
I bet.
So this has been like a pretty interesting, like all over the place kind of
all
round.
over the
Yeah,
place.
indeed.
That was a very good challenge.
Very
Thank
nice
you for
choice.
calling Betalon. Yeah, very, very nicely done.
Liking
All right,
these
final
uncommon
scores.
places.
I think Pasta's going to take it with his giant score, so I'm going to save him for the end. I got the lowest score, so I'll go with 78.44 is my score. And Elzrath, how'd you do?
89-18.
All right, Fixer?
Several
Wow,
really
Al,
long
you
ones.
had that one good round. And you blew it.
I had Malaysia, the Malaysian one, and I actually feel like the Nepal one was a good guess too. The rest of them were just all over the place.
I did terrible. I got 81-31.
And Pasta, what's the giant score here?
12,519.
Yep.
Ouch.
Yeah, but just because of the Greenland thingy. Apart from that, well, I wasn't too good as well.
That's all it takes sometimes.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
thank you to Betalon for the challenge. And if you'd like to submit your own, we're always interested in playing new things. So submit those in the comments, or you can do the subreddit for us or something like that. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.
Yep.
Bye.
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 Bye.